Well, what are the chances of New Zealand being smoke-free by 2025? Well, numbers supplied to the Ministry of Health by New Zealand tobacco manufacturers shows a drop of nearly 4% in sales of smokes over the past 12 months. Gordon Finlater has more.
The returns show average cigarette consumption has declined 6.3% per year since 2010, equating to a 23% decline over the 5 years. So what has brought about the decrease in smokers? Christchurch District Health Board Smokefree manager Vivian Daly believes there's a number of reasons, but a game changer has been the banning of smoking in hospitality.
We've had smoke-free hospitality venues, pubs and bars and cafes. Now we're looking at the outdoor areas of those hospitality venues, so it's kind of like expanding it really. Smokers have less and less places to go to actually smoke, and while I do understand that people are addicted and they need support to quit, it is making it harder for people to smoke. Hopefully we're making it easier for them to actually quit at the same time.
With many now deciding it's too cold to go outside to light up, the social element has a flow-on effect.
The less and less people that are going outside to smoke, the less that the social group kind of moves outside, the more those people, the smaller those groups are becoming, and the more they're reconsidering their decision to smoke. So I think we've got good momentum actually.
And Daly is hoping that momentum can eventually lead to the end goal of a smoke-free New Zealand.
We have a government goal of being a smoke-free Aotearoa by 2025, which gives us like 10 years. Unless we kind of up the ante, we're probably not going to make it. We're going to miss the goal by some few percentage points. So we do need to start looking at how we can ramp things up even further in the next 10 years.
The decline in smoking isn't restricted to just New Zealand, with many developed countries now curbing the addiction with more knowledge on health issues.
Globally, as the tobacco industries are moving their point of focus onto developing countries, because I think they've realised they've kind of done their dash in the developed countries. So where smoking is growing, where smoking rates are growing, are in the developing countries basically, and obviously the countries with few resources to combat this, and giving single cigarettes to 10-year-old kids in Africa in the hope that they will get hooked and become the next group of smokers. It's a bit immoral in my view, but let's, believe where things are going internationally, yeah.
One step to reducing smoking numbers that's gaining traction internationally is the implementation of plain packs. The plain packs see brand recognition destroyed, with all cigarette packs being a plain colour in the hope to reduce marketability.
Outcomes in Australia, where they bought plain packs in a few years ago now, have shown really, really good outcomes in terms of less people smoking. It's much easier for smokers to quit when they don't have those other subliminal sort of messages going in, and it's much less attractive for young people to pick it up when they've got a drab old green looking packet as opposed to a nice branded thing with a nice image on it.
Another effective strategy has been to hit the consumer in the pocket. Daly believes the simple but effective measure will be one of the key components to achieving their goal.
The tax hikes are actually really, really effective in terms of reducing people smoking and encouraging people to quit. And we've been lucky enough in New Zealand to have regular tax hikes for the last 4 years, and the last one of these comes up in January 2016. So if we can get those sorts of initiatives to be ongoing and even bigger hikes, we could really crack the Smokefree 2025 goal. Yeah.
Gordon Finlater, CTV News.